What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800, the Carlo Perez Let's Play Through. Now, you might be asking, why are you showing us this empty field? It's because this was not just some empty field. It used to be the heart of our industry. But now, we've gone somewhere else with our industry, and hopefully that will lead to a simplification and more concentration in our different islands. This island, obviously, if you scroll here, this is a residential island. Pure and simple. Oh, wow. And we have a huge disease outbreak coming on right now. I didn't see that. We can address that real quick here. Mobilize some additional ones. Man, right off the bat, we have a huge outbreak. And that's why we've got our hospitals, huh? But, as I was saying, you can see here, this is where the industry lies. Now, there's some input issues that we're dealing with right now. We need to think more about, hey, how are we going to get the brass going here? How are we going to get this stuff? So I think we should really dedicate a lot to this episode in particular, getting raw resources over to the islands. Like, for example, there's a lot of limestone here. There's a lot of iron. There's a lot of copper. This all could be much better served on our new islands. So let's think about that right now. Real quick. Let's make a trade route here. It's going to actually offload minerals. This is going to be a first for us. But we're going to offload minerals. And we're going to bring them over here. Copper is a big one I think we need to work on right now. Iron. Coal I think we're fine on. We're bringing over plenty of coal. Cement's probably another one we need to think of. Let's just make these temporary. Honestly, I just want to get to the point where we're using as many cargo ships as possible. But for now, let's make that happen. Okay, we were going to sell this ship, but now I'm realizing maybe we want to do something else with it. So let's do this instead. Same thing. Go over here. You're going to take all the minerals. You're going to offload them. So let's move the zinc. Move another copper. Move a coal. And an iron. Send it to the new island. That is perfect. So just trying to load up these islands to be max capacity, max output right now. Because as you can see, yeah, we're lacking, well, gold here, which we can work on there. We might even think about, hey, do we even have gold on this island? We might very well have some. In its finished state. Let's see. Yeah, we have 94. So there's all these resources here that we had kind of as leftovers from when we had industry on this island. Now I got to think about bringing it off. So let's definitely think about that for sure. What's this cargo ship doing here? Oh, that's really weird. He shouldn't be there at all. But same thing. He can start thinking about bringing over stuff that maybe not consumer goods, but he can definitely think about bringing over, hey, we have steam engines. Well, we want to leave steam engines, actually, so disregard that. But there's building materials here that we can offload. There's... what else? A whole ton of pigs that we can offload. These are all agricultural goods. We can definitely bring over this stuff, though. Let's do that for now. That's going to help build us more bikes here. We've got all these ships kind of not doing much. Maybe we set these guys on patrol. We haven't really done anything with our military ships, but for now I know we're not necessarily going to be in war anytime soon. At least not in my mind. Yeah, let's set a patrol. Just kind of get these guys moving at least. Get them moving. Get them working. Same thing here. We'll set these guys. Oh, wait. Was that 2 more waypoints? Okay, let's delete that route for now. Yeah, we're going to send these guys on a patrol. Well...
Fleet commencing patrol.
yeah, just do that. Perfect. Same thing here. Let's set this on. Set a patrol. Well, that didn't work, did it? Come back. Okay, they really need to fix this function. This function's a little buggy. Honestly, I wish you could just drag the patrol line if they're gonna do one.
Fleet commencing patrol.
Yeah, we'll set them there. And that way they come off the inactive ship line. Yeah, we'll send those guys there. And then... Well, yeah, I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to set any more. So we'll do that for now. Okay, he's bringing that over. Let's think here. We can load up this guy. Okay, let's get rid of the planks. We don't need any more of that. Plenty of that. Definitely bring over more of that. Trying to think. Glass. We can probably bring over the glass that we have here. That's not a bad idea for now. Okay. Things are going well. We need brass. And they should be making it, but we're just not importing enough at this point. So they should be making it soon. Just think about, can we build more cargo ships? Not at this point. And also we're not bringing over. Yeah, we got to think about this stuff. Let's speed it up. We're going to get enough point where we can bring over some. Bring over all this stuff. Perfect. Probably should be looking at our consumptions a little bit more. Great, now we're loaded with that. Bring him over back over here. Okay. Yeah, we need brass. So if there's any on the main island here, let's definitely think about bringing that over. We're gonna have a bunch of... We're just gonna have to max out everything we bring over. Bring over as much as we can, because it's better than having... In terms of raw materials, better to have more than not enough. Like, we have a zinc deposit here we're not even using. Are we using both coal mines? Are we using both of these? We are. So the zinc deposit we can actually build out. Let's do that. Now where does that go? So that is with... Oh my god, I'm blanking. Okay, spectacles. Zinc. That better be the last freaking mine we build, because that guy's gonna kill us.
See how magnanimous I am, giving you work.
I don't really want your work. Well, I guess we might as well... What does he want us to do? Okay, well, I can't even see your work, so screw you. Okay.
Awaiting instructions.
Put over this glass. Okay. Send him back. This guy, whatever you can pick up. Let's think about this. Okay, there's no brass. Okay, interesting. What else could we bring over that we're not currently doing? Filament we can bring over. Oh yeah, all the gold for sure. Bring that over. Cotton? Yeah, cotton's not going to do us any good over here. So bring that over for sure. This is all old stuff that we just can't bring over right now. We do need to set an export for brass at this point. So yeah, they're bringing over stuff. What's interesting is they're not bringing over everything. So there must be some sort of shortage. There's even a coffee shortage at this point. That's not great. Let's slow it down for a second and think about, okay, what else can we do here? Bring over the rest of the cotton. That should be good. Trying to think. Okay, they're still happy with us. We have brass. We just need someone to offload some copper for this guy. Oh, here we go. That's perfect. So now they get the copper. It's actually overloaded on iron. They can't even get rid of it all. Okay, gold. That's perfect. We bring in some gold. Yeah, bring it all. Don't worry. Bring it all. Yeah, they have more than enough there. Okay, come back. Very tedious. But once we're done with this, we're going to be set up for success here, totally. Trying to think. Let's look at the rest of our trade routes, make sure we're bringing over what we should be. Yeah, like that's all going here. The oil can still come to the main island. That's perfectly fine. Because I think what we have here, yeah, we have one trade route going over there, so that's fine. This is another one. That's a new trade world import, so we can put that over there. That's fine. Yeah, that's coming over. I'm trying to just make sure we're organized here. We're doing the right things. Okay, even though it's not a new world import per se, let's just put it over there for now. Yeah, the reason that one trade route wasn't bringing over everything is, yeah, it's diversified in other things. The fish. Okay, yeah, we can get rid of this one. We're doing it already. Delete that trade route. He's coming over. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, so at this point, yeah, they're all kind of going now, so that's perfect. Did he get offloaded? Put the cotton on here. And you can go back. What else can we bring over at this point? Probably don't need tallow. We could probably sell it here. Steel, it'd be nice to bring over probably. So we'll bring that. Glass. Do we need the agricultural goods? Probably not. I mean, there's a lot here. We could probably think about selling cells. Setting up cells, that is, sorry. Getting that going as well. I don't mind there being building products here. That's fine. And obviously we want consumer goods, so that's perfect to see. A lot, too. Oh my god, we're just loaded here. But that's fantastic to see. It seems like things are moving, things are running. We had surpluses to start with. So I am A-okay with that for sure. We'll send him back over. Yeah, really? We just need to start bringing... Well, do we have a ship bringing over... We do. So that's fine. Trying to think where else are the deficiencies. Well, one thing I noticed here is we still have train tracks that we need to get rid of from our old power plants, so let's definitely get rid of that. We don't need these guys anymore. That's a good payday. Clay. Let's think about the clay right now, because we're using a lot of it here. Yeah, they're doing fine. And actually, they're using up the wool, and we're getting probably pretty good income from that. I don't know where that represents itself, maybe in the artisans, because I think they're the ones to use it. But that's working out well, so happy about that. The patrols are going, fantastic. The frigate and this guy,
Fleet ready.
can they patrol? Should they patrol? Let's think about where they could patrol. There's probably not much to patrol around here. Let's just do it anyway, just to keep them moving. Make it make sense.
Fleet commencing patrol.
Hell yeah. Offload all this. Okay, perfect. I do want to set this guy, send him over here. What else can we bring over? Building products, let's leave it. Sales. Oh no. I don't want to sell. Oh, well, I gotta manage that somehow. We can leave building products here. We just have so much raw material still here on this island, just from when it was producing. Do we want it coming over? Probably not. Might get too messy. Probably never too much steel. Bring that over.
Steersman.
Slow it down again. Beautiful. Well, we do need steel over here on the main island.
New orders.
I'm just noticing we have no steel coming in. Let's see what this guy exports. Perfect. So we're keeping up to production there. We're still buying canned goods, which I'm fine about, honestly. It's so hard to produce them. It might even be better just to import them going forward if you can. There's just no guarantee that it would stay up with supplies. I mean, yeah, we have 43 here right now. Probably because we don't have a ship set bringing it over.
Aye.
Let's put that here. And so now I want to think about, hey, where can we use our cargo ships to better align here? Like, could we use a cargo ship to say, hey, you bring over all the zinc, all the coal, maybe some clay. The furs are big here too. So I'm just trying to think about, hey, can we use this cargo ship to then better simplify our exports at this point? Or can we get that done with clippers? I don't want to be the guy that's like, hey, we got to set it because that's how it's set up. Because we're not at that point yet, I don't think. Like, maybe for here, how much fur do they have? Let's slow it down. Let's see what they excel in. They excel in furs, we know that. Okay, if you can find furs. Okay, yeah, they have 29. Could a cargo ship do this better? By saying, hey, this cargo ship, you're going to bring over. And let's just set it right now. Let's just do it. Hey, cargo ship, you're going to go... Open the trade route. From this island, you're going to steal all the furs. You're going to steal all the barley. You're going to steal... What else do they all do? Just trying to see here what we do best. Okay, they have a lot of mining. All the zinc, all the coal, and 2 iron. That might be a really good one. Just kind of how it's built out. I'm a fan of that. So let's do that. We're going to leave the grain ship. If we have a grain ship, which I think we do, purely dedicated grain ship, that's fine. And if it's a frigate or a clipper, that's even better. Yeah, we'll do that. So now we can think about simplifying here too. We're basically bringing over everything that this island's doing. We're bringing over zinc, bringing over coal, bringing over iron, clay. Do we even have this developed? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I think we have enough clay as it is.
Ready for a challenge.
Okay, well that clay ship is bringing it all, and we don't even have a developed clay port. Okay. My mistake. We will build the clay. Just because. Just because we send the damn clay ship to go do that. So now, we need to find all the trade routes that are doing basically what the big steamship's doing right now. So these guys can go. We'll delete that. What else is coming from this island? I wonder if there's like a way to see that. We cannot. Okay. That's okay. The clay, he's collecting all clay. We can get rid of this one. Delete. This is the one we just set. We leave that. This guy, we delete. We'll delete that guy later. So just thinking about, okay, what are we moving around? What can we simplify? Okay. That's perfect. That is perfectly fine. This guy, yeah, we can get rid of this guy too. So yeah, we've just built too much. We built too much, And it's hopefully the cargo ship should be able to do the job now. So now we got to think about, okay, we have all these. What's this guy doing? We have a fish ship, right? I think we do. How much fish do we have on this island? Okay, we can at least offload it here.
File the sail.
I want to make sure we offload this stuff, because right now we did a lot to get rid of it all. Jeez. Okay, yeah, we have way too much glass. Okay. Well, we get rid of this. One? Okay. We're going to dump it. Flagship, you go over there. You're done. You're done. Fish ship, you come in. And you bring back all that fish you stole. Oh, okay. We might need to think about upgrading this. What do we need? We need 60 steel. Hopefully we have it. Well, we totally have it. Okay. Yeah, let's think about that for now. And we have a pleasant capital. We've done so well. And but look at this. We've deleted all vulgarity, instability, all that stuff. We're perfect on now. And actually, getting rid of those ships helped our maintenance costs a lot. Yeah, because we were spending a lot on that all. Okay, we're getting to engines to build another one. Let's bring that guy over.
Good and ready.
Yeah, we need to expand the storage capacity here.
New orders?
So you bring over all that steel, yeah, our hoarding, and bring it on back.
Sail!
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we probably have too much fish production, honestly, at this point. Do we really need that much? I don't think so. We'll get there when we get there.
Awaiting new horizons.
We need to upgrade the storage capacity for sure, though.
Aye.
A dedicated wool ship. Do we really need a dedicated wool ship? Do we really need a dedicated grain ship, too? That's another question. Okay, here we go. Another cargo ship. Because right now, I think with 2 ships, we are fulfilling the demands of that one island that they were all producing.
Just say the word.
Where is this ship? Let's speed it up. Speed it up real quick. Get it going. Bring it on in. Come on. Let's go, let's go.
Attention for the Admiral.
Here we go. So now we can upgrade this bad boy. It's expensive, but it's worth it for sure.
Aye.
So now let's see how much fish we can offload here. Yeah, so much. Oh my god. Okay, this guy we can sell. Go to Archie. Go sell yourself. This guy, what's he doing?
Steersman.
He's just sitting here. All these guys. He's not doing anything. Okay, both these guys can be sold at this point. You go over here. Simplify the Navy here. Come on. These guys, though, we can offload here. Perfect. That is fantastic. You go to Archie, too.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
A virtuosa? Sure. I don't know the benefit of, or what would be the benefit of denying those offers that they give us? I have no idea.
Just the sail.
Okay, perfect. Probably have way too much. Is that agricultural good? It is. Huge. Huge capacity now.
Flagship ready for orders.
Probably think about bringing over some more steel. I mean, we're not using it here on the main island. Not right now. What we do need to think about is, hey, can we start building this? Probably think about bringing some finished goods over. Where is... Okay, we're almost half there. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Just trying to think about, well, we're going to get this. And this guy, he can specialize in bringing over wool. He can specialize in bringing over the quartz sand. Maybe even iron and copper. That would be a lot more, though. That might be too much.
Ships don't really.
That's her ship. It's not even ours. What's this guy doing? Okay, he's bringing over a lot more minerals. Steady supply. So that's just perfect. I mean, this island's going crazy right now. Yeah, and I mean, we're getting to a point now where... Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with where we're at. Let's see the main island here. Perfect. I mean, besides coffee, which maybe we need to think about bringing over more, we should be set. I'm satisfied. Bring over more steel. They're gonna need it because they're not producing anything else over here. Not that they're not producing anything else, but not. That's the one thing they're not producing really over here. And we can think about expanding our investors at this point. That's going to help our income big time. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, let's get a whole new block. Wow, okay, perfect. We can also think about maybe even getting a whole new block here. Fantastic. Do we go for another? Why not? Plenty of artisans to get upgraded here too. And we have the materials. That's fantastic. That's going to help with the income way more than we would think. Okay. We have a steady oil supply. I'm just trying to see what does it look like on this island. Yeah, they're fine. That's fantastic. And they only have one way to go. We're gonna need more pepper and cattle production here on this island. That seems to be lacking at this point. So let's think about bringing that over. On artisans, we'll look at pepper. Yeah, let's bring this over. Okay, we will build that. Yeah, I'll build that out. Build it going back here. Perfect. So we got 2 more pepper farms. Hopefully that will help with the artisanal kitchens that aren't getting enough right now. And we're gonna need... Yeah, both of those are 2 minutes. So let's get 2 more cattle farms as well. Build all that out. Oops. Gonna need a way to fit this in. Okay. Got that going. Perfect. So that should double production there. Did we get our cargo ship? That's the question. Not yet. It's almost finished, though. So we'll be good there pretty soon. And we can think about, yeah, how can we bring over all that stuff on just one ship?
The fire is out of control.
Uh-oh, we have a fire. Oh, it's in the New World, too. Okay, we have firefighters here, so that's good. They're a little out of range. Hopefully not too much. Yeah, we have not spent any time in the New World these last few games. We've been solely focused on other things. What we should think about is expanding coffee production. That would be a big one to think about for a little while.
Ship constructed.
Here we go. Okay. We won't worry about the fire right now. Let's slow things down. And let's think about what we can put onto this ship. So I'm thinking we need a trade route. I'm honestly debating getting rid of the wool. We've spent so much on the wool here. One wool, one pepper, one cattle, and then let's see what else they have a lot of. This is a big coal island. Iron, well, we need the quartz sand. And iron? Is that what we do? Let's do that. Now let's see what we can get rid of, because we did that. I think we can get rid of the wool ship. We can get rid of this one now. So, bye-bye to this guy. This guy, we oughta just keep him going. I don't know. That's a New World import. So let's categorize that as such. This guy is actually doing the job of the clay one, so I'm glad we didn't put clay on this, because he's actually picking it all up. That's perfect. Here, just trying to see, that's fine. He's doing good work. We have quartz sand now, so let's just delete this for now. Okay, the fire's out. The one thing we need to do is fix these houses that got burnt down. Sorry, guys. We'll give you new houses, don't worry. Let's go back to the new world, or the old world. And we'll look at trade routes. We're gonna keep that. Keep that. This, actually need to keep it. It's doing good work. So yeah, let's keep that. Let's keep that. Probably get rid of this one. So, I mean, there's going to be a time when we need to bring in more, but I think for now, these routes should allow us to maintain the economy we have right now. And I really just want to simplify all this. So sell these guys. Alright, wait. Bye-bye, buddy. This guy can go.
Ready for assignment.
So now we don't have a million ships running around trying to figure things out. This guy, you come in.
I.
We can build from here if we need to, but I think this is much better. Sell, sell, sell. We are having a freaking yard sale with these ships. Sell these guys. Perfect. Now we gotta think about what to do with these guys. Can they offload their wool? They can. Not all of it, so we'll dump it. This stuff we can get rid of. So then we'll send them over to Archie as well. Bye-bye. What else? The quartz sand we can probably bring on. Steel I know we need. So definitely offload the steel. Offload that for now. We can leave that ship though. Very important ship. These guys, oh my god, they have a lot of minerals. Can we give it back? If we can give it back, that's probably better. Give back as much as you can. There you go, you gave it all back. So that's perfect. Okay, I know this wool ship isn't going to offload because we just got rejected. Yeah, how much wool do they have? Let's see here. Oh yeah, we have way too much. Okay, we're going to dump all this. That's unfortunate, but just dump it. And let's go sell this ship. You. Yup. And you can go get sold.
All the sails.
I think he's going to Archie. Same with this guy. Same with this guy. Yeah, so I think we've simplified a lot here, which is fantastic. And as long as they're maintaining things here, then I'm perfectly fine with that. We just don't need that. What are they lacking? Goulash. We have 3 kitchens.
Ceasefire has ended.
That's okay. One thing I want to make sure, are we bringing over canned goods? I don't know if we are. And we're not. Let's think about that. Can we get rid of a fish slot here to bring over just canned goods? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, we have a slot here. So that's perfect. We can just bring it over now. Yeah, that's fantastic. Let's just make sure, because I could have sworn I put 1 on. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we're going to have a big surplus there. Yeah, we're buying so much too. Wait, okay. So, and then let's think about our buy orders that we have right now. We don't need everything that we're buying right now here. Yeah, like right now we're selling beer. I know we have a minimum stock, sorry. So that's fine. We're buying canned goods. Let's just turn that off for now and see where that gets us. Let's see. Yeah, we're buying brick. Don't need to buy any more of that. We're selling sales. I don't want to sell any more sales. Okay. Steel. I mean, we're low on steel. Maybe we keep that going still. Let's see what we do without it. What we could do is say, hey, sell all this. Sell it all till it's 0. We don't need it here. I don't really want to have to transport it back and forth. So we're going to sell everything. Which is a lot. Hopefully we make some pretty good money off of selling all this stuff. Don't sell that. We need that here. That's perfect, though. Yeah, what a surplus. Oh my god. Way too much. Hopefully make a good bit of cash off all of this. The 1 pepper. Sell the 1 pepper. That's actually a resource I want to bring over, if we can. This stuff. Do we want to sell the minerals? I don't really want to. We could definitely use that, so let's leave all that. Yeah, we'll just sell all that. That's perfect. Okay. And look at that income. The income is coming in quite nicely at this point. Our ships are almost arriving over there. We have a strong power plant built out. Who consumes energy? These guys consume energy. It's like we kind of have artisans that are building around there, but do we really need them? We'll think about it. One thing I think we need to get back into is doing... Do we have a quest that he gave us? I don't know. It's not there anymore. We do need to think about getting more experts. Because what those experts are going to allow us to do is have more expeditions that are successful, especially. We don't want unsuccessful ones, obviously. Also, let's look at our diplomacy real quick. Can we do anything to boost this? Flatter? Okay, the gifts are getting very expensive at this point.
Another of the faith. I see you have some eyes.
Ooh, he's not liking us.
Learn it to have. It's a kind thought, I suppose.
The pirates. See, we could make so much more money off these pirates if we just sold them the beer. We gotta overproduce there.
Don't you think I know what every little bit could make?
Okay. Quick touch up on our relationships. Let's also make sure that no one's bought shares in our islands. But we do need to think about buying shares in their islands for sure, because that's going to do a number on them. Okay, so the good news is we still have full control of our islands. That's fantastic. That's very good to have. So, we've kind of got things set up. I want to quickly look at our consumptions and make sure that that all makes sense. We also could like really quickly think about, hey, just making sure the warehouses are up to date. Even though I don't see them being overburdened here. As long as we're up to date on our warehouses, I'll be happy there. So then let's look at consumption. And see what we have here. Like we could do with more iron. We're even here. We have plenty of glass. Goulash. This says we have enough goulash. We should be 3 for 3. I think it's because we don't have enough peppers, so hopefully that changes. Brass. This is saying we could do more brass, so we might need another smelter there. Gold. Okay, we're fine on the gold. Cotton, that's all there. Agriculture, let's see here. Yeah, a lot of the stuff we're just importing at this point.
I better watch what I say.
Buddy, we just worked on you. This is all being brought in. It might be better to look at it from a finished goods standpoint of, hey, where are we at? Where are we short on? Well, and actually, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, this is just getting messy where it's like, where is everything? No, let's not worry about building materials. We're going to need one more smelter. I know that. Everything else, though, I mean, we're importing all this stuff. Let's build one more smelter right now.
Look busy, people.
I know we can handle it. Yeah, look at the... Oh, yeah. The vulgarity and the pollution, it's all gonna just come on this island.
Yes.
So they should be set to go. Once they get their zinc going, I'm sure we have plenty of zinc. Just look at our minerals. Yeah, we're maxed out. Maxed out all our minerals. The one that might need touch-ups on is gold, although that's an import for the New World. We won't forget that. Let's think about the ships that we can sell right now. Yep, here they are. Yep, we'll sell all these guys.
I present my Sir Archibald
Yeah.
Blake. How may I?
You can buy my ship.
Anyone for croquet?
Sell this guy.
Taking the initiative.
Sell this guy.
Awaiting new horizons.
Anyone
And
for
we will
croquet?
sell that guy. Perfect. Wow. That was a lot. Probably need to think about more about where can we make the most income. Right now we're satisfying the needs of our citizens. Even tobacco. I don't even have tobacco. That's wild. Okay. Well, that's fine. This is probably what we need to really be looking at now. Making sure this is at its fullest capacity. Like, we could have more coffee production. If we could, let's think about that. Tobacco, I don't know how we have tobacco. I don't think we've produced that yet in the New World. I could be wrong. I mean, yeah, here's tobacco right here. So that's something to look into. Got a lot of oil coming from this island. Yeah, so let's think about those supply chains now.
This will bring us closer to the dream. I would appreciate your help.
You probably have 18 fried plantain.
You didn't slack beneath the part. Of course you could do it.
Approach the ship, begin the escort. Okay, wait, we just got this. Oh, this was a New World thing. Do we even have a ship? We do.
Steelsman.
Oh, it's already screwed. Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't realize that was in the New World.
Don't give me fimble fambles. I deal
Oh, he's so
with
mad. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, let's think about other supply chains we can build out. We can do tobacco. I think. We can. Let's think about getting some cigars going here. We can delete all this. Although I just got rid of all our tree production. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. We will put that somewhere else. Like over here. That actually works perfectly. We're going to need quite a bit of timber, which we have. But we will make this a tobacco specialty island. We also might want to think about... Well, that's how we'll connect it. We need a warehouse, though. For these guys. Can he reach? He can. We're going to need a bunch of brick. So let's go back to the old world. Let's think about if we don't have an available ship, since we sold all of our ships, what can we do to fix all that? Because right now we have all these cargo ships and all these oil tankers, all these high-level ships doing other things. Could think about advanced fire power. Sales. Let's do sales right now. And are there any bottlenecks at this point? Wow, we have a metropolis. There you go. I don't know how we got that status, but we did. Yeah, we got to think about getting some building materials over here. What did we unlock? We unlocked something. Okay, so we locked the next part of these, all this supply chain. Do we have a members club? Guessing not. We could definitely use one. That's gonna make our investors very happy if we can build that out real quick. Yeah, they're super happy right now. What are we getting from all this? Increased attractiveness, happiness, all that stuff. Very good. We can think about champagne. Yeah, we've got about 4 supply chains that we can think about right now for investors. So let's think about it. I'm thinking the investor or the members club will be pretty easy. We about have it. Let's look for that. Oh yeah, we sent him over here. We kind of need him over there. Okay, you come home. We can worry about specialists later. We're building a ship right now, so hopefully that comes in pretty quick. Although I know we're not building any sales, so we need to think about getting sales going as well. So right now, all of our building products are here. Windows, concrete, and we're going to need it for, you know, other things. What a reduction in everything that we had going on. Yeah, our income needs to come up. That's for sure. And we can work on it for sure. Okay, let's speed things up real quick. Non-aggression pack. I mean, if it'll make you happy.
That's not a terrible.
We want friends,
Tanker ready.
not enemies. We have a steady supply of oil right now. Things are going very well in that department. So that's really good to see. Let's get one more worker.
Good as this. Pigs might fly. I know you're busy.
What do they want?
Fancy making hay while the sun shines.
Find the farmer's husband all the way over here. Found him.
There's a 3-leg goat.
Find feed yard. All farm animals. Wow, that's a really strong one. 70%. That's going to really produce. If we can get that going, that would be a really good one to specialize around.
Attention for the Admiral.
These guys, we don't need you there. We need you over here to pick up all the building materials over here. Probably need another cargo ship. Let's build out that.
Just say the word.
Let's think about what inputs are we lacking in. I mean, this says we have plenty of chocolate. I know we don't. We're not producing any of that. Might as well turn it on for now. If it makes the investors happy. Produces more income. Trying to think. So we need a little village here for... We'll need plantain production. I don't know how much we want to put into all this. The main island here. We probably need more ships over here. Because right now, yeah, we have a bunch. Yeah, look at that. We've got all this plantain that we're overproducing on. And if we could, it'd probably be better served putting it between all these guys.
We'll have it back soon enough.
Oh wow, that was a very nice gift of hers.
Towards something worthwhile.
Oh my lord, they're just giving me money now at this point. Fantastic.
Awaiting new horizons.
Oh yeah, they have plenty. What is this guy doing? He's doing coffee. He's doing that. He's doing nothing. Let's think about this. Could this guy be set up for success? Oh wait, it's not that one. It is this guy in the New World. So let's open up the New World trade routes. Okay, it's this guy. Yeah, right now he is loading up with tortillas. And right now they're full. So let's think about this. We give him tortillas. Can we give him ponchos? Like, are they already doing this? Well, we have another ship, though. So let's think about it this way. Well, okay. Yeah, we need it in the New World. Keep doing that. And deliver the tortillas. The plantain now. We need to start delivering that. And ponchos. What else could they deliver that this island's producing? Not rum. So we'll leave that there for now. I'm just trying to think about how we can best use this, because their consumption's not that crazy in the New World. Yeah, we could just do this. So then we'll say to them, hey, well, and even you're going to pick it all up here, and then you're going to drop it off at all these islands. So if you go start there, then you're going to drop off, I don't know.
Competitors have agreed a peace deal.
Let's do 20 here. Trying to think what would be the best way. 20 and then like 15, 15, something like that. Maybe 15 here. I want to be efficient here. Let's do another 15. So that puts us at 30 here. And then the rest goes here. 20, 15, so 30, maybe we can do 20 there, if that makes sense. Same thing with this guy. Say, hey, you loaded up, throw 15 on this guy, throw 15 here, and throw the rest on this island. Let's just see how this goes, because we're going to have another ship, and we're going to do the same thing with that ship. How about that? So load up 15. 15 here. And put 20 on this island. And there's one more cargo slot to do more with that, but let's try that. Because, like, let's see what the consumption is. Yeah, they're loaded. They're loaded on goods right now. Now let's see. Yeah, these islands don't require a lot. The one thing they can maybe do with is rum. But that's just kind of a volatile resource at this point. Probably not good to have. They could use more plantain. They even had plantain production, so yeah, what's their problem?
Competitors have reached a trade agreement.
Okay. And so then with this one, we'll do the same thing. Like, these guys probably don't even need this. We're just kind of subsidizing it at this point. Alright, let's just set it up. Trade route, okay. Load up on plantain. Load up on ponchos. Load up on... Probably don't even need tortillas. We'll do it anyway. Just in case. Then let's do one more plantain. For this one, we'll give these guys like... Let's give these guys 25. Give these guys 25. Okay. The ponchos, we can do 15, 15, and the rest. It's very complex. But hopefully this will reduce the need to have much more. Yeah, and then we'll offload all the plantain there. And then also maybe just offload all the tortilla? If it's 50? Let's just try that for now. Hopefully it simplifies all the needs of these islands. We don't have to build out that much. So we'll have to wait for the first trade to come through. But once that happens, hopefully this island will be set. We do need to send a lot more brick to the New World. And maybe we already have that. We have no brick in the New World. Okay, great. We have this ship. And he can do that. Let's end this episode with the members club built.
New orders?
So we will bring over cement, windows. What else do they need? Steel. Let's bring all of this over. Oh, he's buying our stuff, so that's perfect. Wonder what he'll take. Taking a second. Oh my god, he bought all the pigs. Perfect. We can load this guy up full of brick. Send him over to the New World. Let's build another clipper.
Attention for the Admiral.
Hopefully we have enough to build the members club here. Perfect. So there you go. Just like that, our aristocrats now have their very own members club. And hopefully that will make them very happy. Another need fulfilled. Okay. We're going to wrap it up there, guys. End it with the members club that we built. And look at this parade going through downtown. They absolutely love us, don't they? Fantastic. So, come next episode, I think what we really need to think about is, hey, how are we going to build out more of the supply chain for the investors? I mean, the investors already... Yeah, we're getting close to having to fulfill these needs, so let's think more about, hey, how can we fulfill steam carriages? How can we fulfill chocolate? All this stuff that they're going to need. We'll have to think more about what we're going to do there to fulfill all that. So, come next time, that will be our focus, and we will address it as we get near it. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your guys' support. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I can improve in these videos going forward. Any suggestions are welcome. And till then, I will see you next time.